Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. We are talking today about good moral character and how that affects your naturalization or ability to naturalize. And we're talking a little bit about crimes and what types of exceptions and what you can look at to determine whether or not you should not apply for naturalization. Well, one, a person that is convicted of a petty offense will not be barred from a finding of good moral character unless sentenced to a term of imprisonment in excess of 6 months. And this applies regardless of whether the sentence is suspended. So you have to look at the actual time of the sentence and how much time was served to see if you fall under the petty offense exception. So, for example, where there was a conviction of petty larceny during the required period of good moral character, it's where there was 9 months of an 11-month sentence that was all suspended. That is still a crime of moral character, and you shouldn't naturalize during the statutory period at that time. Now, other things that you'd want to look at, other obvious ones really. A person who has been convicted of murder at any time, not just within the statutory period, is barred from establishing good moral character. So there are various crimes that you would commit that basically you're never going to become a U.S. citizen regardless unless you do criminal relief and try to get the crime vacated for some reason back in criminal court. Now, if someone was convicted of an aggravated felony, that also has a permanent bar to it as far as being able to apply for naturalization. But there is an issue with that. Only if the aggravated felony occurred after November 29th, 1990, will it bar them, or will that permanent bar be applicable. So if someone has actually been convicted of an aggravated felony, which is a big crime, but it was before November 20th, 1990, then they will not be subject to the permanent bar, and believe it or not, they can actually apply for naturalization even though they have an aggravated felony. Okay, more on the coming videos.